Thinking, looking at the landscape of, I think, just society in a whole, young people, and not just young people, but society in general from a spiritual context. Um, you know, I think we're under such spiritual attack, and the Bible calls it wickedness in high places. Wickedness is it's not new, but I think that it is starting to. It's like the wickedness is ramped up a bit. Um, it's like demonic portals are being unleashed in a sense, um, and we're heading into times I think where most Christians we're riding the tide, but we don't really understand what's coming. It's kind of like you know it's a little bad, but then once you kind of discover how bad it is, it's like whoa, it's worse than we thought. And we're past the door. We're past the doorway when you have your leader, when you have your leadership, including the leaders in um, not necessarily just Congress, but leaders in from the um, political landscape. When you have leaders who are defying God, who are you know coming up with new ways to be evil, as the Bible would say. Once you start to understand that, you start to really dive into the wickedness that's going on in our nation. A lot of the stuff that's going on, most Christians have no clue on. A lot of it, we're so in tune to watching the news, which is controlled by the elite. They control the news, so it's like you're getting brainwashed in that sense, but you don't really know what's going on. Man, you got. It's so much stuff, man. You got everybody knows about the homosexual stuff. You got the divorces running rampant. People don't know, man. In the Bible, in the book of Malachi, that was one of the big sins that caused them not to get their prayers answered, was divorce. And that I believe that our nation is trading into that way. That could cause a curse on the land. And then when you look at the abortion industry, and a lot of people don't like to touch that, and I understand it, but when you begin to sell the baby, the body parts of babies for research, and to put the body parts into makeup and skincare products, you're inventing ways to become evil. It's not just, we're not just going to abort a baby. Let's use his body for research and call it science or medical research. At some point, guys, and this is just, it's real simple biblical study. God will tolerate a certain amount of evilness. That's who he is, in the sense of long suffering and merciful God. But the nation is not satisfied with evilness. It's, let's see which other ways we can get a little more wicked. And the pornography industry is skyrocketing, guys, and we know that. I mean, that's a stronghold on so many men and women in the church, period. But not even just that. Those three or four things I named are only a fraction of what's going on. When you begin to deal with the corrupt politics of our nation, the nation's been corrupt in politics for a long time. Probably since, well, before Kennedy was assassinated, but we know after Kennedy was assassinated, there haven't been a freaking real election, man. It's all rigged. It's dog and pony show. People go out and keep voting. Their freaking vote don't count. I think it was Mark Twain that said, he said, if you think your vote, I'm paraphrasing Mark Twain's quote. He said, if you think your vote, if our vote really counted, they wouldn't let you vote. If the vote really counted, you wouldn't vote. And people, it's bigger than political. It's wickedness in high places. I believe as Christians, we're going to have to pray more than we've ever prayed, because I think that the demonic forces that are being unleashed on this nation is going to be more than we've ever seen, guys. And you have to cover not just you, your family, your children, but cover people. You have to really just pray, not for yourself, but pray for people as well, because We're heading into something, guys. It is gross darkness. It is spiritual wickedness. It is in high places, but it's just trickling down to everybody. And we gotta put that blood on our door, as they did in the Old Testament when you're talking about Moses. Gotta put that blood on that doorpost, guys. We gotta make sure that we're covered. It's a lot of stuff coming, man. A lot of stuff coming. I mean, a lot of economists are talking about some things. It's just a lot, and I don't think we should necessarily be in fear of what the world is fearing, but we should fear the judgment of God. You can only disrespect God so much, and He's been good to us, guys. I'm gonna be honest, we mess up so much, guys, but only by the grace of God that His forgiveness wash away the sins of us, But at the same time, we can't use that forgiveness, that grace, and that mercy as a crutch to continue to willingly sin before God as if we, don't know what we're doing. But I just really believe, guys, we're opening up demonic portals. We're opening up demonic portals. I was reading something, guys. I read often, and they was talking about how Disney and guys, it's so wicked. I don't even have enough time to really go into it. And when you get into deep stuff like this, people don't want to hear it. But Disney was in some of their little cartoon shows, they were showing witchcraft. So that level of witchcraft in the United States, guys. I read a statistic about 2 or 3 days ago. Witchcraft has skyrocketed in the United States. Witchcraft is becoming popular. And see what they're going to do, guys. They're targeting the young people. They're targeting the children. And soon, what's going to happen, guys? It's going to be so much censorship going on in America that you're not going to be able to really profess Christ like you say you are without feeling or being persecuted. Those days are coming, guys. And in fact, they're already here. You're going to be they're going to either punk you out, either be lose your job, or whatever the case may be. Those days are coming, guys, because our leader at the top hates Christianity, guys. And I mean, I hate to be that's real as I can get. And I never forget a dream I had. I had a vision or a dream that said Muslims versus Christians. This was about a year or two ago, and it had a California backdrop on it. The persecution for Muslims attacking Christians, guys, that's coming. Guys, we gotta pray like we never did.